Well, hey there, cosmic kittens and planetary puppies of the divine masculine tribe. Remember, these are energies, not genders. So if you identified, this is for you. It's your girl, Catz, the Wandering Intuitive, and I'm back once again, bringing you your energy forecast for the week ahead, though this is timeless. So whenever you come upon it, there's a message here for you. Remember, with every tarot reading, take it with a grain of salt. The one thing you can count on, tried and true, is your beautiful intuition. Speaking of, if you have cards, pull along with me. That way you can tap into these main influential energies that'll be influencing the divine masculine over the coming week, and you can take a look and see how that's going to be influencing love, career, money, family, friends, health, and most importantly, you. And there are scammers all over the place, all over, hitting us in every social media outlet you can think of. All us in the spiritual community are getting hit. If you get a message or some kind of contact from someone saying they're me, asking you if you want a reading or they have a message for you, it's not me. Okay, block them immediately, report it, okay? The big guns that own all these apps and these social media companies don't seem to be able to get a handle on this, so we need to take charge. Us in the spiritual community are sick and tired of this being allowed. Our followers, subscribers, everybody are getting taken advantage of by these people, and we are not taking it anymore. You can help us out by blocking and reporting. Thank you. So on that note, remember to take what resonates, pitch out the rest. Don't try to make that square peg fit in that round hole, okay? There's many messages in here, so just hang tight. If one doesn't fit, there's one coming around for you right behind it. Okay, so these two cards have pulled out when I was in meditation. Pulled out, they popped out. Okay, for the divine masculine, as I was tapping in, we have the heart and the anchor. These are very strong energies. There's two things going on here. Following your heart. Sorry, just got a message. Okay, for some of you, there's going to be, we'll have to wait till we pull tarot spirit so I can back that up. But anyway, sorry, spirit's just going on and on, just the divine masculine, let's go. Okay, so for a lot of you, it's about following your heart. Following your happy. You've been doing that. You've been breaking through a lot of stuff. Spirit says a lot of you have been learning how to heal and how to listen to what makes you happy, and to basically have the balls to do what makes you happy and not worrying about all the resistance, all the naysayers, all the people, you know, the influential people around you, you know, trying to work against you and make you think you're wrong for that, and letting them go. You know, a lot of you, it's been a very painful journey for a lot of you out there, divine masculine, but here you are, and I feel like this is very strong energy pumping up. I feel a lot of fire here, even though we just had the new moon in Virgo, so there is a lot of grounding energy for some of you. Are going to feel, and it's going to affect either materially, physically, you know, emotionally, okay? This security, and yes, I'm doing it. See, you're going to see following your heart. It's now, it's going to bring this huge sense of security, like I found my port I've been sailing for with the anchor. Now, for others of you, you're finally going to cut that chain on that anchor so you can go forth and sail into the unknown, that fearful, I don't know what's ahead, but this is guiding me, and I'm feeling good about that. Go, 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 they're divine masculine. Okay, let's get some tarot. We're going to start off with the Z Tarot. These ones were jumping out for they're like, the divine masculine needs me. All right, divine masculine spirit, what's going on for this week? A lot of, it's like you're secure in your vulnerability. I don't know who that's for. It's about expressing your emotions. Woo! At least knowing when, knowing where to expend that beautiful heart-loving energy of yours there, divine masculine. Because look, Knight of Swords. Okay. Now, the energy of, you know, cut first, ask questions later. You're just going to be blazing through, because once you're on the move with that energy, it's very powerful. Move forward. You're not going to let anyone get in your way. Now, the only downside to this energy there, divine masculine, that you need to be aware of, they still want you to step back before you attack, because it could be the very people that Spirit's bringing in, like guides on your way forward. Okay. Now, Spirit's very strongly manifesting in the physical plane through people, like a boss. It started last week. People were tripping. Synchronicities, coincidences, you know, talking about one thing with somebody, and then all of a sudden someone shows up, blah, 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 out of nowhere. It's just out of left field. So Spirit needs you to, yes, you know, you can be this. You already know, like Spirit's like I've been saying, a lot of terrorism is saying this. We've done our schooling. Now it's time to get out in the real world and apply it. Okay, so you don't need to be wielding that sword. Okay, you don't have to anymore. Talk softly, carry that big stick. But stepping back before reacting is going to be huge. You can sit there and listen. To feel your vibe, stepping back is going to help. That's going to guide you. You've learned to heal it. You've learned to open up to it. It's still, for some of you, it's still fresh. This is still new, but you need to learn to trust it. Spirit's going to be sending you people to help you to do that, and not in a negative way, okay? But stepping back before you attack, you know. Some of those triggers, some of you might experience, when you step back, you'll catch that and understand that not everybody new that's coming in that you're interacting with is like the past. In fact, Spirit said that the past is no more. The past has no power. Past people, any of that. They don't have power anymore. You know why? Because we know now. We're open. We're awake. It's not our fault they're not. Okay. All right. This is a message for someone here too. Okay, Spirit's saying we have the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, some people are, for some of you watching this, and you know who you are. Remember I said that going towards your happy and being met with resistance from people outside of you. Like it could be a partner, ex-partner, it could be a boss, it could be coworkers, it could be friends or family. Okay, whatever that influence was that you broke through, okay, and you're like, I'm out. Okay, it's going to come to a head this week if you're still embroiled in that. You're right at the tail end. Do not give up, Divine Masculine. This applies to, okay? There is someone, could possibly be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. They are just miserable. They're not doing the work. They've been in darkness and they're ready to strike. I feel like it's words, though. This is words. This is communication. Do not let them get to you. It's like what I just heard from Spirit, whoever this is for, it's one last stab. Okay? But you're still going. They're not going to let you, this is not going to halt your steps forward at all. Because you're not going to allow that. If anything, you know, you'll have pity for them. You'll feel sorry for them. Feel sorry for them because they are not awake and they choose to stay where they're at. You know, you can't save them. Only we are capable of saving ourselves. Think of addicts. If they really want to quit, they have to want to do it. You could throw them in rehab for fucking years, you know, but they're not going to stay clean unless they really want that. It's the same with this. It really is. How can you have changes in your life? You have to be the change. You have to allow the changes. You can't just sit there and go, well, I'd like this, I'd like that, and being all miserable and looking at other people going, well, they have that, they don't deserve that, but they're not doing anything to get that themselves. Okay, they want someone to give it to them. These are the people that are coming out the most. But they're weakening in power over us. You know why? Because we know our worth. Right here. You deserve better. And you're, like, for those in doubt, I just heard this from Spirit, your people are coming in. They are heading right, you're running right into, if you're moving on a journey, Spirit's throwing them those milestone guides. Those little steps are making big ripples. For every step you take forward through your heart. Okay? It's sending out that. Now it changed from not just ripples, but sonar. It's pulling them in. And a lot of you are going to get this firm confirmation that so within, so without. Okay? You know, your world around you is a mirror of you, reflects your inner self, and you're going to be seeing that in a big way. And that's going to just boost you more. There we go. Knight of Wands. Very strong. You're like, I'm on it, let's go. I don't know how we're gonna land or what this is, but we're heading out. A lot of fire energy here. You're gonna go forward, blazing a trail, I heard for some of you. Whether it's to love, career, new place of living, into the unknown, into an unknown, like his place is burned to the ground over here. Okay. The world that he knew has been burnt to the ground. Now he's like, all right, let's go. We'll find something better. Now I've learned my lessons there. Now I know when I get to that new place, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be for me. Okay, we do have the 9 of Wands. Okay, the 9 of Wands, the Brotherhood card. Some of you are tired, especially if you're dealing with this energy here from someone outside and outside. This is outside influence, okay? Now, that 9 of Wands, you may be feeling tired, but Spirit's definitely sending in people. That's a huge message for the Divine Masculine and in the collective. Our people are coming in, okay? The people that drive with your vibe, the new people. Do not be afraid. Trust that heart. Going on the fool's journey. Going into the unknown. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid of everything, like him, like his, like if you do this as a, think of it as a story. This man lost everything, family, friends, whatever. And now everything's burned to the ground. He can't live there anymore. You can't live there anymore. He can't. He's got to go somewhere new, where there's abundance, where there's, fertility, where there can be growth, a happiness, okay? Don't be afraid. And I'm getting a very strong Virgo vibe here with the Fool. Coming out of the cave with your wisdom. That's what this is about. This new moon is about bringing in. So everything that you've learned, all the lessons you've had to go through, everything is to get you to come out and share that with the world, to experience it for yourself. You are worthy. Okay. Let's get some Rider-Waite. All right, Spirit. What messages do you have for the Divine Masculine? I'm watching this. 2 of Swords. Okay, so there is some indecisive energy from somebody watching right now. You already know the answer. Inaction is inaction. Okay, the world's still going to continue. Things are still going to change around you. So what are you waiting for? Do not be afraid. I feel very strongly whoever this is for, Spirit is definitely going to bring somebody in to kind of coax you to the right direction. I feel like this. I feel like the Divine Masculine is getting an extra, you guys get an extra hand from Spirit, literally. Okay? When in doubt, if you haven't done anything and you're sitting on a decision, a major decision, it's got you kind of locked in your head, you're kind of just going, I can't deal with this now, blah, 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 I just, avoidance and denial and just, I can't, you're so worried about the aftermath, either decision. Here's the thing though, Divine Masculine, whoever this fits, you've already made the decision, your heart. As soon as you tapped in that, you made a decision, boom, it's locked in, okay? And that's why everything started changing around you. Spirit heard you. Okay. So there's someone coming in to help you with that decision. Get that blind. They're going to come up and they're going to, as I'm saying that, look, they're going to come in and they're going to take that sword and they're going to cut off that blindfold. And you're going to see it's not so scary. And you're going to see between the two paths, you're going to see that new one and you're going to go forth, my friend. Go forth. This is Excalibur, sword of truth. Okay? People speaking truthfully to you. The people that, I almost want to say that matters. Bottom of deck, Hermit. Okay? I read these energetically, not traditionally. Okay? With this Hermit, it's seeing the light. I see. This is what this is about. The truth. Cutting off that blindfold. No more indecision. No more no action, or I'll do it later. I can't do this now. You've got the strength thanks to that beautiful beating heart of yours. That beautiful, beautiful soul. You deserve the best. You deserve it. And you got this. Oh, we have the Chariot. Movement. Movement. 2 major arcana back to back right there, guys. With that knowledge, you have the light to see what direction to go for those of you. Should I stay or should I go now? You can't stay because everything's burned away. It's like, if you're going to stay where you're at, look around. How does that feel? You know what I mean? Maybe you've been really dreaming of trying to do something new, but there's things that fear that's keeping you from moving forward or connecting with somebody. Could be work, changing careers. You have the knowledge, whoever that's for, you have the knowledge to make that career decision here. You have it. You can come out of the cave now. Quit. Take that chance. Okay? Take that chance. Could be in love. Okay, yep. We got the 7 of Cups popped out. Like, maybe you learned your lessons, okay, about why you're in a toxic relationship over and over and over again. Maybe you've ended, some of you watching this have probably ended a long term, and you're recovering from that, healing your heart, but you're feeling a little bit more secure now. It's like this lightness of being, but then you're thinking ahead. Some of you maybe have spotted someone, or maybe you're like, so who's the next person? Of course, we're all curious about that. And maybe you're worried about making the wrong choice. What if I get fooled again? You know, what if I get fooled again? All right. This is about a lot of options, you know, but this is you, Divine Masculine. What if? It's like this overwhelming, it's in the majority of the Divine Masculine. This could be work too. It's whatever you love, you know, in a matter of love. What floats your boat? What gets your heart going? What makes you happy? But what if, like, all this stuff comes in and you're like, well, which one is it? There's nothing wrong with being very discerning, especially with that, where's that, Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, being truthful, being honest. Don't just say yes right away. You need to step back before you make any decisions. So you can really scrutinize these cups. Are they worthy for you to put your mouth on and drink? Do they really have like a great, like amazing wine or beer or whatever you drink, whatever you flavor, tea? And, you know, and you take a sip and it's like water, stagnant, crappy water. You know what I mean? Get in there, smell that cup, look at that cup, scrape the side. Is it fake? You know what I mean? Get the facts before you make any decisions. That's where stepping back. Don't be so impulsive. King of Wands, okay? Don't be so impulsive. When it comes to these, this is all happening this week, okay? The energies are speeding us all up for this. Now we're really seeing it. It's really cool. You know, all the stuff we want to manifest starting to come in, but we're still working through this, right? We're still baby stepping. It's like this is baby steps with the healing of the heart and focusing on the heart and are happy, okay? We have this King of Wands energy coming in. Like, you have control of that energy, that creativity. But, you know, he's kind of calm. He's not all hyper and running around, okay? You take that energy that you're going to be getting this week. Oh, sorry. And be very discerning about where you're putting your energy. Is it lining with this? Does it make you feel passion? Does it make your heart sing? Is this in alignment with what you want, really want? Okay? Take your time, okay? But definitely Spirit's going to be coming in and helping everyone stop sitting there and going, but I don't know which way. Now you're going to come out of that energy here and you're going to see very clearly, okay? And it's like a brand new way of seeing, brand new way of speaking, understanding your power of words. That's coming through right now for somebody, and your influence. And you can speak softly and carry that big old Excalibur wand, okay? Okay. Some of you are making a move romantically too with that King of Wands energy very strongly coming in. You've decided you're gonna, this is action. Okay? So maybe some of you have been working on yourself and following your heart, and you're deciding that now you're going to make an approach to someone or approach in matters of the heart. This could be a career direction also where you're passionate and taking that chance. Spirit's definitely going to show you that that's the direction. That's the person. They're going to be bringing people into, like, it's going to be crazy. Just like all these solar storms that are screwing with us. Okay. Be flexible. Okay, being flexible. It's going to be a little bit of a busy week, especially with all these cups here, okay? Lots of offers, but you are the one who decides where your energy is going. Is that one cup that your friend's holding, is it worth it? Your time, your energy, Okay? Your money, for some of you. Okay? You might have to juggle a few of your priorities this week. Okay? Being flexible. Being open. With the truths that are coming in especially, be open. Get the facts before you react. Sorry. Okay. Community. There you go. New people coming in, connecting with new people. This could be networking in business. This could be hanging out with a new group of people. You know, some event I'm hearing. For some of you, there's an event. If you go, you're going to meet one person or introduce you to other people. It's going to feel good. It's going to be people that jive with your vibe, definitely. So being flexible. You know, allow yourself some fun this weekend too, I'm hearing Spirit say, especially if you get an invite to an event, I mean, or just networking, opening up, talking more to your friends, you know, instead of keeping it all to yourself. It's coming out of that, it's definitely coming out of the cave energy, being more communicative, you know, and things are going to light up like crazy. Now, with being flexible though, make sure you are handling your priorities first. Okay, the by the book energy here is saying, like, it's connecting it with the Hermit. You know now. This is about you and your heart and what feels good for you, what feels happy. You do not have to go by anybody's book or rules when it comes to your own heart, how you feel, okay, from outside influences. This is almost like a little bit of a boundary here that you need to put up. You need to go by your own book. You've rewritten the rules of how you are going to engage with love, with people as far as love and romantic interests, dating, friends, co-workers, your career, finances. Okay? This is where you have to stick with the stuff you learned. Sorry about that. My smoky cord's a loud thing. Okay? Now, there is this energy of question. Do not get stuck in the why. The why is going to be revealed to you. You're going to see, for some of you, somebody watches, you will definitely be hearing and seeing like actual, I don't want to say signs. It's tangible. It's in the physical plane. Things that will explain why things had to go the way they did to get you where you are right now. It's going to blow your mind. Okay? For quite a few of you watching this. All right. So, on that note, Divine Masculine, be open. Listen to your heart. Make sure the intentions, when you're looking at these cups, because it's going to be a busy week for you, okay? And you're going to be all excited and all hyper enthusiastic. It's like some of you, this energy is like, I haven't felt like this in forever. You want to use it to your best interest for your well-being. You don't want to expend that energy. You want to kind of, this is where the flexibility goes. Really be mindful throughout the day how you're expending it. You don't want to dump all your energy into one thing and then the rest of the day you're like, you know what I mean? So make sure you're doling that out equally. I'm getting temperance here, a balance. So make sure that when you're looking at cups and one gets you all boosted up, make sure you check in and make sure it really is driving with your vibe or fits, because, you know, an egoic maybe intention or an old pattern of, you know, behavior. So that would drive you to go, yes, before you really got to look at everything and then you go, ah, shit, I did it again. So, oops, I did it again. All right, guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do. I do post reading specials there. I've got one going up for a 7-day personalized forecast. My information to follow me on Instagram is down below in the description box. And remember to like, share, and subscribe if I jive with your vibe. On that note, Divine Masculine, have a fantastic week. Follow that beautiful heart. You are priceless.